One. Okay, 3, 2, 1, click. Welcome back to Code Bleh.
Situation.
So yeah, after all, sorry,
21.
there's been a bit too much drama and action, apparently. So now we need to do a school festival to mix things up.
He's filled with the
Yeah, I'm having a hard time buying into this, serious duration when this episode is mostly about a school festival.
To be fair, I mean, Lelouch and Suzaku actually were supposed to be students. Like, would you prefer the Yu-Gi-Oh treatment where they keep saying they will go to school, but you don't actually see them doing school stuff?
He was an even better idea too, and might as well count this for Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
Remove the school entirely.
Yes, just remove the whole school thing. It has no business being there. It's never taken advantage of. Why is it there?
It is an actual proposition. I mean, you could have used other civilian excuses for both Lelouch and Suzaku.
The time spent on all that school stuff would have been better spent in actually fleshing out the characters. Just saying.
Yeah, Tio, for a second there, I thought you were going to call in Sudoku.
Commit Sudoku, yes.
Yeah, you will play Sudoku or else I'll be forced to kill you painfully.
Oh, jeez.
Generic anime opening is generic.
Also, yeah, might as well, forgot if I mentioned that already, but the rest of the Britannian royal family is kind of unredeemable. You had Sam Regal's character at the beginning, which got killed fast, but he was still proved to be a douchebag. Cornelia, who is an absolute asshole, who mistreated her soldiers and kinda are, our second in commands, and she just asked to be killed. That new character was by Matthew Murphy, who is clearly doing the act.
The episode's called The School Festival Declaration.
Seriously. And Euphemia, who is very incompetent at her job, plus the guy with the wig. Oh, that's right. They're actually addressing the fact that they've been absent of our school.
So they're forced to do...
Most unorthodox.
So they're forced to do long detention homework, I guess.
I guess.
This is Harry Potter plot now. Is this how they're imagining things in their heads? Or is it like a school play? Britannians are corrupt, Pedro.
I hate the Britannians. They're so corrupt. They killed my wife.
Isn't that corrupt?
Then he cuts to Lelouch aggressively forcing away laptops.
And then he just blows up the school for no reason.
To be fair, Lelouch will actually do that.
Yeah. Well, granted, who he loves will probably die in the explosion, but... well.
Also, Ms. Fanservice, stop pretending you're a character.
More like, considering how her mecha is supposed to be important, why didn't they actually found another combat way role for her?
It's a trap. Okay, have we got...
Mood whiplash much?
Like
Hey, look, ass shot.
Yeah, it's just one thing that's interesting. Millie's parents or her family apparently run this school since it's called Ashford Academy.
Britannia.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised none of her parents have showed up in this show yet.
Because of the writers did found.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just say, all right, anyone who has grades below B are fucking expelled.
Yeah, I'm expecting Filthy Frank to show up any second. Where the fuck are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Well, my parents run this school, so fuck you.
Also, I get the idea the fact that the school festival was supposed to raise morale.
Sorry, Pierre. What was that to you?
The school festival is supposed to
Fight.
raise morale. That's what he said.
But I mean, there's barely any learning going on. I mean, hell, Lelouch got punished for it. Yeah, sorry. The god empress of the school.
Honest question: if you're busy with this, if you're busy with your revolution, why are you even here?
To throw people off the
He was killed in action or something. Oh, fuck. No.
How did we go from rebellion?
Pizza.
How did we go from rebels finding an escape to making a freaking pizza?
Because pizza's delicious. I mean,
Sorry. Like,
butterfly.
Yeah.
oh, remember, she's the amnesiac girl that knows Lelouch's identity as Zero.
But she's got amnesia, so it's conveniently forgot. You know, this allegedly complex and thought-provoking show is about as nuanced as a freaking soap opera.
Not just that, it was like amnesia is one of the laziest cop-outs in the history of writing.
Every franchise has done it. Or almost every franchise. How nice.
It's sad because...
Sorry, Tay, you're cutting out. Could you restart or something?
They're just dragging in two people who don't even go to that school.
Oh, Suzaku is about to get killed.
Okay, so he's not going to tell anyone her real identity. Even though I'm pretty sure someone must have caught it on TV or something by this point.
Not just that, but Suzaku, you're supposed to be Britannia's #1 knight. Why are you letting this criminal escape? Not to mention, you could, imprison her, try to convince her to give up Lelouch's identity. Just saying.
Or, I don't know. She's a mortal enemy of the Britannians, and she's got a knife. Kill her yourself. You got plenty of justification. You pulled a knife on you like 50 times.
Why are the Britannians so Why are the Britannians so goddamn stupid? This is exactly why they lose the war.
Spoilers.
Well, didn't they lose it in the beginning of the anime?
No, they're just on a stalemate, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
and to disguise. So wait. She's playing games while waiting for
And sweating copiously, apparently.
She's in a big suit. And,
no, actually, that's not a game. It's basically during the hard spell, she knows when someone is approaching her spot, and thus she knows when to scare them.
Okay.
Whack-a-mole with students.
Our apologies, audience. We seem to have entered into a completely different show.
Must be some first years.
Teo.
Whack 'em. No. I think they're her employees or something.
Teo, I think we made a mistake and put in the wrong show. I mean, weren't we supposed to be watching Code Geass? That show about mechas and war.
Probably, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, Speed Racer at some point had Speed not piloting a vehicle and instead busting the vault of a drug dealer with a bazooka.
True, but at least Speed Racer was fun to watch.
Yeah, and it was a product of his time. This is supposed to be from the mid 2000s.
Okay, I've forgotten if he's Geass that woman already, but I'm surprised he didn't say never throw a hammer at my head again, and that's the Geass.
Not to mention, too, even Speed Racer was easier to follow than this.
True.
Well, the
It-
TV
it-
show, the movie.
It helps when it was more like an anthology and instead of having a too strict continuity.
And there again, we have the Venus flytrap Kate woman.
I'm sorry, I just can't take that
But don't you
outfit
see,
seriously.
Cornelia is just a soft person, but I seriously want to
Ser-
be dead.
I think even Tsunaku would tell this character designer, okay, you really need
That's
to
enough.
take it back a notch.
Yeah, remove the Venus flytrap from her neck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is actually me saying this now. Yeah, sorry, show. This is a bit late to show some humanity for Cornelia because up until this point, you actually told me that I'm supposed to hate her, and it's a bit too late to
Oh
change.
my
that
god,
thing
it's Social
now.
Network all over again.
It's what? So,
Social
Cornelia
Network.
Zuckerberg.
Social Network, you know. That,
okay, what
that,
was
ter-
it? What
that,
was it?
that terrible movie that spends the entirety of itself portraying Mark Zuckerberg as this annoying douchebag, and then later at the end, we're supposed to cry over his heartbreak and shit. Fuck.
So hang on, wait. What was with that guy in the bubbling orangeade?
I don't remember. Maybe it's Sam Riegel's character? I don't know. Let me check. It was a simple question.
Again, why did you all even come to this fucking festival if you're so concerned with... Why is that a problem? Lelouch knows who you are. He's your leader. Why?
Yeah. Great,
no,
great,
it's
great
like he
disguise.
recognized the person who...
Oh yeah.
the
Great
amnesia
disguise,
girl.
princess. I'm sure no one will be able to tell who you are.
Yeah. Oh, remember, Dwebs,
I'm
we're
pretty sure
applying,
some people
we're
can
applying,
recognize
Dwebs, we're applying the Clark Kent logic here.
But she hasn't changed her hairstyle.
Clark Kent logic, Dwebs. See, look at this, See, Dwebs, here, look at my glasses, see? Okay, now I'm Pedro.
Look at my glasses.
Now I'm
my
Superman.
back.
Now I'm Pedro. Now I'm Superman. Now I'm Pedro. See?
No.
You guys are the worst rebels ever. Did you know that? Like this entire war. You know, too. I'm gonna go a step further. This entire war is a big farce because both sides are so retarded that they can't even, actually win. And as a result, the war consistently comes to a stalemate.
They can't even have. They can't even have a.
That's
They
kind
can't
of
even
like
have
what
a
they
freaking
said.
meeting. They can't even have a. They can't even have an important meeting without someone stumbling in.
Go ahead.
That's like what
Taylor.
they said, Pedro. The fact that in order for the conflict to progress, each side has to do very clumsy mistake, like in the Donkey Kong Country cartoon.
I mean, granted, that show is terrible, but wasn't it at the very least supposed to be a comedy?
Very loosely. What the fuck
gas.
am I looking at?
Okay,
Gas! I'm
my
gonna
guess
step
is-
on the gas.
I suppose it's probably a distraction.
Can you
Um,
start making out? That would make the scene a bit more tolerable, please.
you have to read the fan fiction for that, I'm afraid, Tio.
Nah, no, not really, dudes. There's anti-dojins for
Oh,
this kind
look
of
at
stuff.
that! It's even the Cattle episode, the episode with the helmet.
Don't worry about that, dudes. There's anti-dojins for this kind of crap.
What's a
Also,
doge?
A dojin is an anti-manga. Basically, Dwebs, for
contrary
pretty
to
much
the
every famous
original-
anime, there's always
Yeah.
an anti-dojin that is basically a porn version of said anime. For those who
Dojin
for
refers to
those who
specifically
fantasize about the
anti-based
characters in an
of-
anime,
yeah.
basically. Not just animes, even video games. There's Final Fantasy dojins, for example.
Yes.
There's Tales of dojins, plenty of stuff.
Rule 34.
Anyway, back to this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dojins are more interesting than this.
What the hell is Euphemia wearing? She's not supposed to play tennis.
Remember, Terry, she's here incognito.
Sure. It's not like
see
she's
her.
easily recognizable either by face or by haircut, but I guess considering people
blind.
cannot recognize the douche from her voice. Okay. Ah.
So basically, this episode is
Oh,
nothing.
no, show you're treading on thin ice.
You can't. I'm sorry, you can't do that. You can't follow on from freaking from national conflict and war and talking about
To
how much
pizza.
this is her brother to making a giant pizza.
Oh no, Dweebs, Dr. Connor's class.
Not just that. This episode is just pure, unrelated, shameless filler. Nothing actually gets accomplished in this episode. It's just a waste of our time.
On paper, you could say we were trying to do a briefer episode, supposedly, considering the previous one were more heavy stuff, but it just doesn't work. Also, the Dweebs, to answer your question, the person in the tubes was Jeremiah, the character voiced by Crispin Freeman.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, okay, those zooms. Are you
they're using a mech to toss a pizza. I'm pretty sure this will go well.
Mm,
And Suzaku's piloting the thing.
Why are you? Yes.
So, it's an open festival, so that's why people from the street can just.
Yeah, it's
randomly
like
come in.
it's called Open Day or something, specifically used for school to promote. What are you doing here, Liam? Aren't you supposed to work on the military?
Well, Theo, my guess he thought this would be fun.
Unless he still wants to recruit the hair girl.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to care about this blonde
Not
chick?
just that, I love how these characters keep jumping on each other conversation out of nowhere, like they were on the scene all the time.
Yeah, the people in this show are so rude.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball!
Not for nothing, Theo, but that's dough, not a meatball. But
And
whatever.
considering going for the stereotypes, might as well crank it up to 11.
So you're stereotyping your own country now, Tia.
I mean, and honestly, Dweebs, I might as well do it for doing a better job than this show is doing.
Shirley is mad. Sudden gust of wind.
Oh no, she has her hat off. She's totally recognizable.
Really?
Fucking hell,
You don't
man.
recognize when her
But
hat
what
is
about
on, but
the
now it's just blown
pizza?
off, despite the fact that she's got her own hairstyle.
But what about the pizza, Dweebs?
I don't care about the fucking pizza.
Hello, witch demon chick.
That was a cosplayer. J-Lo had twins! J-Lo had twins!
How come,
Seriously.
again, how come no one recognized her with her hat
What
on?
the fuck am I looking at? Is this the
No.
conflict of this episode? A
My
pizza doll
pizza.
stuck on a tree?
Yes.
No, apparently everyone's recognized Euphemia.
What is wrong with this anime?
Oh,
This
and now
is
she's
thi-
given up.
you know what's so sad, Theo? This is exactly the kind of parody Yokai Watch would make, and they're
Even
except
the-
this
even
is being played seriously.
Even freaking Billy's given up. And she's apparently the more,
Even the greener
God,
girl wants to
everything.
jump on her. Seriously, you need to cure your fetish.
High TV.
Jason, I love you, man, but you probably had a better way to introduce the scene. Also, I remember the Black Knights were basically in disguise all over the festival. Please understand.
Looking like a cyborg. Sorry, we got, ladies and gentlemen, instead of the pizza dough, we're going to toss Euphemia.
Dweebs,
nice.
I forgot. I don't know if there's an English equivalent, but Suzaku's relationship with Euphemia has kind of a term here in my country. He suffers what it's called carpet syndrome. Basically, he is the equivalent of a door carpet, and his lover is treating him as such, basically stepping on him and ruining his life.
He's a doormat, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same.
Not just that. It's not even just honestly, Theo, I think it's probably one of those things where they're horny teenagers mistaking sexual attraction with love or something like that. That's most likely what. Like, if the show actually recognized that as.
Hang on, she's got an announcement to make.
All right.
Cornelia, take that thing off.
Or so will I. Yes.
What?
Oh no.
Hey, Laura.
Yes.
I love you, Laura. Thank you. Why can't this show
What
be?
are you fucking doing?
Why can't this show be about Liam and Laura? It's like that little track all over again. We could make a game about Claude and Milady, but no.
So she's going to go ahead with her 11 and Britannians
For the sake of
right
preventing
zone.
for the sake of stopping the conflict, but this is not good. We need our war.
Grrr.
So basically, she's saying, "Fuck Zero, I'm going to make this this special magical land where 11s and
I'm sure nothing wrong will happen.
could live together in harmony." Yeah, I'm pretty sure just making a zone like that is just going to magically eradicate all ill will both sides have towards each other.
And well, at least these people are okay for now.
You know, even Lelouch is thought of that. But Lelouch is gonna lose his white knights.
Black Knights.
Sorry, it's Black Knight. Sorry. So basically, Lelouch doesn't want this because.
Here's an idea, Lelouch. Why don't you use your mystical Geass power to change your mind right now?
Remember, Theo,
Because he's going to use that in the next episode.
Remember, Theo, there's kind of a limit to it.
Yeah, but
remember.
he hasn't used it on her yet.
And
What's
now
that
he's-
filter?
God damn
So
it.
yeah, basically, he's pissed because he won't get to use his army anymore if this zone goes through.
It's the
Wait a
equivalent of a,
You know
of a
what?
child that's
How
been
does-
spoiled
how
because
does-
his toys have been removed to him.
You know what?
How
If the
does-
show is
how
not
does
gonna
it
give a
be-
shit, then I'm not going to. I'm not even gonna bother
How
with
does-
the fucking preview. Goodbye, everybody.
How
That was a
does-
piece of crap.
Hang on. Before you guys go,
Yes.
how does making just one by comparison small equality zone gonna end the war and cause the Black Knights to go, well, we've had our fun, goodbye.
Because Dwibs, peace will come when people saw enough that the government will have no choice but to give it to them. Don't you know?
Oh, God, actually, I think Superman 4's more politically aware than this.
See you for episode 20.
Hell, even Lelouch has brought it up.
See you, everybody.